Hello everyone. If you are preparing for health and safety interview, you are in the right place. In today's video, we will cover the most important interview questions and answers on noise control at workplace. Let's get job ready with practical and professional answers. What is noise in occupational health and safety? Noise is any unwanted or harmful sound that can affect workers' hearing and health. What is occupational noise exposure? Exposure to high levels of noise in the workplace over time that can damage hearing is noise exposure. What is the unit of noise measurement? The unit of noise measurement is decibel, represented as dB. What is dBA? dBA is A-weighted decibels, measures sound adjusted to human hearing sensitivity. What is considered a hazardous noise level? Generally 85 dBA over an 8-hour shift. What is hearing loss due to noise called? Hearing loss due to noise is called noise-induced hearing loss, NIHL. What is a time-weighted average? TWA. The average noise exposure over a standard workday is called time-weighted average, TWA. What is impulse noise? Short burst of loud noise is called impulse noise. For example, explosions, hammering. What is continuous noise? Constant noise from machines or equipment is called continuous noise. Why is noise considered a workplace hazard? Noise is considered as a workplace hazard because it can cause hearing loss, stress, fatigue, and reduced concentration. What are the effects of prolonged noise exposure? Prolonged noise exposure can cause hearing loss, tinnitus, stress, fatigue, and reduced productivity. What is tinnitus? Tinnitus means ringing or buzzing in the ears. Can noise affect mental health? Yes, it can cause stress, anxiety, and sleep disturbances. How does noise affect communication? It makes it difficult to hear instructions, increasing accident risk. Does noise affect cardiovascular health? Yes, prolonged exposure may increase blood pressure. Is hearing loss reversible? No. NIHL is permanent. What are early signs of hearing damage? Difficulty hearing conversations, ringing in ears is the early sign of hearing damage. Can low-level noise be harmful? Yes. If exposure is long-term, then low-level noise is also harmful. Who is most at risk? Workers in construction, manufacturing, mining, aviation are at most risk. How does noise impact safety? Noise reduces awareness of hazards and alarms. What is the permission exposure limit in Canada? Typically 85 decibel A over 8 hours, varies by provinces. What is hearing conservation program? A program to protect workers from noise hazards is called hearing conservation program. What should be included in such a program? Hearing conservation program include monitoring, training, PPE, audiometric testing. What is audiometric testing? Hearing test to monitor workers' hearing is called audiometric testing. Who is responsible for controlling noise hazards? Employers are responsible to control noise hazards at workplace. How do you measure workplace noise? Using sound level meters or dosimeters. What is dosimeter? A device worn by workers to measure noise exposure over time. What is noise mapping? Identifying high noise areas in the workplace is called noise mapping. When should noise monitoring be done? When new equipment is installed or processes are changed, At that time, noise monitoring is mandatory. What factors affect noise exposure? Distance, duration, equipment type, and environment. All these factors affect noise exposure. What is the best way to control noise? Elimination or substitution is the best way to control noise. What is elimination in noise control? Removing the noise source completely is elimination in noise control. What is substitution? Replacing noisy equipment with quieter alternatives is substitution in noise control. What are engineering controls? Physical changes like barriers, enclosures, silencers, these are engineering controls. What are administrative controls? Rotating workers, limiting exposure time, these are administrative control. What is PPE for noise? PPE for noise is earplugs and earmuffs. Which control is least effective? Personal protective equipment relies on worker compliance is least effective. What is sound insulation? Blocking sound transmission is called sound insulation. What is sound absorption? Reducing sound reflection using materials is called sound absorption. What is equipment maintenance role? Equipment maintenance reduces noise from worn-out machinery. What type of hearing protection devices are available? Earplugs, earmuffs, canal caps, these are all hearing protection devices. What is NRR? Noise reduction rating. Why is proper fit important? Improper fit reduces protection effectiveness. What training should worker receive? Proper use of PPE and awareness of noise hazards. These are the training workers should receive. How often should hearing tests be done? Hearing tests should be done annually for exposed workers. What would you do if noise levels exceed limits? If noise levels exceed limits, implement controls, provide PPE, and reduce exposure time. How would you handle a worker refusing hearing protection? If worker refuses hearing protection, then educate him, enforce policies, and follow disciplinary procedures if needed. What is your approach to a noisy workplace inspection? In case of noisy workplace inspection, measure noise, identify sources, recommend controls. How do you promote noise safety culture? Noise safety culture promoted by training, awareness campaigns, and leadership involvement. Give an example of a noise control solution you implemented. These are some examples of noise control solutions: installed machine enclosures and introduced mandatory hearing protection zones. I hope this helps you prepare for your interview. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and follow Safety Must for your health and safety content. Stay safe, stay prepared.